I'll be torturing the fuck out of this man. La 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 la. Well, at least his son right here.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Shout out to all you kings, queens, princes, and princesses, chosen sources, indigo children, crystal children, light workers, oracles, and seers, all you gods and goddesses, all you blue crystal babies, and all you indigo kids. Okay, first we're gonna talk about it. How y'all doing on the day? How y'all doing? All right. Shout out to y'all. How y'all doing? Okay, first and foremost, I want to say that regardless of what, these things has to be talked about. You can't make somebody invalidate their feelings or their emotions or anything, because this is a healing process. Okay? You can say one thing, but hey, you ain't the one experiencing whatever anybody is experiencing. Everybody don't deal with their situations the same way that anybody else is deal. Everybody deal with it because we have different walks of life. And the things that you have to deal with is according to what is most likely your assignment. Okay? And me personally, I have never had a problem with speaking my mind on anything that I needed to. Probably to people. But when it came to something that was, that was dominating or something that was affecting me in certain type of ways, I knew that I had to speak about it because I was told to tell the truth. Okay? So as things, that was the most that I kept hearing from my ancestors and my guides when I was young. I always tell the truth. And then when I got older, they told me to tell the truth. And this time something happened to me, it protected me. Okay? Because one thing about it is we all experience life in the different manners and different situations and circumstances, but the same thing, but in different ways. Okay? So as these things are being implemented into your life and your path or your journey, these things has to be acknowledged because you overcome by your testimony. You have to have a testimony in order for it to be able to overcome anything. Okay? So therefore, is your experiences are not just only for you. Okay? It'll help you to be able to identify the enemy, what the enemy is doing, how the enemy operates in your life. I had a major problem, y'all. This was my major problem. Every time I put money in my pocket, it'll disappear. Like, say for instance, my boyfriend gave me some money, and next thing you know, it's gone. And he know he gave it to me. I know I had it, and it's gone. And I don't know if he thought I really got it, but I was always like, where is this money going? Where is this? Why is this happening? And then after a while, when I got a little older, I began to think about how the dogs and the cats or whatever, they'll stop and they'll look at me, then they'll look behind me. So I'm like, something else is following me. Okay? Something else is around me that don't want to see me prosper, to not to have things to be able to help me to elevate. Because it just don't vanish out of thin air unless something is going on. Some type of curse has been over your life, or some type of ritual has been done over your life. Something had to happen. Something had to transpire, because things just don't vanish out the blue and you're not doing anything wrong. So at that particular time, I started noticing how relationships that I was in, it was pretty much where I have never been like the type of person that would be like, well, this man gonna be like this man and this man gonna be like this. I see traits of the enemy. I don't see the enemy as of him. I just don't like his ways. I don't like what he do. I don't like the people I'm around because I see the enemy. Okay? So therefore I have always been the type of person to identify the situation, circumstances that stands in hand where I know I have to speak the truth in order for things to be illuminated. So as these things are being illuminated, you know, it's different levels, different devils, but at the same time, you got to recognize this as well. That once you defeat the devil don't just come back to do the same thing over and over and over unless it's organized crimes being done. It's something that's being organized, a programming, some type of entity that is working inside of them in order for this thing to be implemented. So as these things are transpiring, you have to know the difference between somebody working for you or somebody working against you. And whatever is happening for a reason. So as things went by, as time went by, things happening, and the transmuting of the energies basically was identified. Angelic angels' presence always have given enlightenment. Okay? I always have given enlightenment to identify the things that is necessary. Okay? And these things was pretty much where I had to learn how to know the universal language and the angelic angels language and the angels' assistance with my guides and divine voice from evil entities. And as these things was transpiring, I had to learn that when the enemy comes steal, killing, to destroy, okay, he has to use a vessel. These vessels are pretty much low vibration. They could be high vibrational. I'm just going to be honest with you. They could just shape shift. Okay? And I knew that things had to change. Illuminate the things that is changing and illuminate the things that has happened. Because what happens is you are the one that is acknowledging the things that is to come and to happen in your life. Pretty much dynamics. Okay, so as these things are happening, a lot of things are changing. A lot of emotions are running high at this particular time in your life. But there's no controlling you. You the one is in control of your own life, your own destiny. Therefore is, if anything outside of you is trying to control the narrative of your life, therefore is a problem to the spiritual realm. And whatever is happening in the spiritual aspects of that, it will put you in a position where you have to call judgment. A lot of people say, oh, no, you don't. No, yes, you do. It depends on what's happening.
Me.
Because what happens is that you are the one these things are happening to. Okay, you want things to just continue to happen in your life. Somebody teaching you something that you don't post, that it is don't even sound right, and you want it to happen continuously. So therefore is you have to call judgment. You have to draw boundaries. You have to have boundaries set in emotion. And a lot of people feel like they can overstep your boundaries because of what they have done to others, or what they are doing, or how they have done things, and they feel like they're entitled to your life. But these things are not, they far from the truth. Okay? So therefore is, as these things are transpiring, you have to know your position. Know your own position. Know what you have to stand firm on as you are being implemented in this ascension. And things that you are pretty much you are undergoing is to help those who can't see at the particular time, but they know that it's happening. Those who can't understand all the way because they know that this thing is examples that's happening in their lives, experiences that you already overcome. That's why the pressure shouldn't be so intensifying, because the simple fact is already exemplified that you are advanced in. So what the divine does is he will put you in a position where everybody sees what's happening, and then they have to act on the faith. That's just like you see somebody that's something getting done wrong to, right? And you don't stand up for what is right, and you know right from wrong. This is basically where a lot of things has to be put into position for a lot of things to stop. That's why so much happens, so much pressure, because of fear. Because, oh, this is my friend, this is my partner, this is my, you know what I'm saying, this is my, whatever, who, my mama, my daddy, my cousin, my uncle, you know what I'm saying, my brother. And you have to know that whatever you're experiencing is that you're experiencing it. And whatever is happening, you are held accountable for it in that time frame, okay? I was watching this lady, and she was talking about her pastor, okay? And then she caught them in the bathroom. And me personally, and to be honest with you, if he was so, you know, me, how I think is, I'm thinking to myself, why would he was so comfortable in his own house and in having a barbecue, and he's doing that in his own house? I kind of felt like the conversation was weird, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. But at the same time, it was something that I was dealing with spiritually when it came to perversion. And you know, divine will protect you from energies that are perverted, okay? That has the ability to sit in places that is in high standards, supposed to be in high standards, quote unquote. And they will put themselves in a position where they are seen in the public eye, and they are doing things that is pretty much deceitful and decrepitful. And these things are pretty much where a lot of, to be honest with you, is a lot of things I wouldn't have known if I wouldn't have experienced it. Okay, if I wouldn't have experienced the sexual aspects of things, I wouldn't have knew the feeling to know when somebody is coming for me on a sexual activities that is pretty much not for me to even experience. Okay. So if I didn't experience it on my own, then I probably would be like falling for anything. So pretty much what I'm saying is, when the divine had given me information and showed me, hey, this is what you need to know, and this is what you need to do, and this is how you need to know the difference between what's happening, is because I need you to see these things and to experience these things, because these things are happening. And you wouldn't know if you don't experience it. So I never looked at my past like it was a regret. Why would I look at it as a regret? Because the things that I learned, it was pretty much what is necessarily happening. People are literally out here perverted. Literally out here perverted. I woke up this morning thinking, I'm like, man, hey, going ham about it. Because, you know, you don't know. Some people hide things in different ways, and it's not good, you know what I'm saying? But you who got discernment knows the difference. That you who got eyes knows the difference. You who got ears knows the difference between good and evil. Because you can see these things. You know that these things are existence. And you can't turn a deaf eye to these things. Because what happens is, you are pretty much now in position where you would lose a lot. a lot. It seems like you're gaining, you'll be losing. Seems like you're losing, and you're constantly losing and constantly losing, and it seems like you're losing more. Because first it starts within, and then it goes to the materialistic things. Then it goes to the things that you value the most. It's family. Everything falls apart around you because the simple fact is you have allowed a lot of things to slide, get by, and to not transmute the energies properly. So therefore this is what's happening in this particular hour, that a lot of things are changing. A lot of things has came to a point where a lot of illuminations has happened to be able to see things. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see it as of a bad thing, but I do see it as a problem. Okay, it's not a bad thing, but it is a problem. Because what's bad is something that is tragic. And sometimes tragedies don't always necessarily mean it's bad. Because some things has to happen in order for it to wake those who need to be woken up. And those things that happen that are bad need to happen because it needs to be seen. And these things that happen in your life is all part of the cosmic ordering that has to be implemented in order for things to be exposed. It has to happen. So, as things are changing, and I feel another thing in the energies. A lot of energies want people to hush from speaking their truths, from standing on business with the divine purpose that is in line with their lives. What I see is the principles that are facts, that is an omniscient presence in the divine will that is showing in this time in the revelation of life, in the prophecy, in this day's time. So this is pretty much where a lot of energies are put in positions that will help align those who are called and chosen. Called and chosen. So let me start with this deck. I was I was laying on my bed and I said, that deck is in my bag. No, it's not. I just pulled one out. Trust and have faith. It's out here. So it's time for the trust and have faith. Arts is out here. You have gifts that are very talented. And therefore this is going to be very time for you to trust in your ancestors at this particular time to let you bring in this information that's coming to you. Okay, a lot of you are very talented with seeing, hearing, and speaking. Unacquainted love is out here. So you have energies that's out here that don't like what you do, but they want to be a part of you. So therefore to stay away from those energies. Therefore your ships are coming in. This is past life energy. So therefore things that from your past lives is coming in. Okay? Yep, and letters is coming out. I'm not picking no cards right now. And biblical. So this is all things that's coming from is being illuminated to you. Okay? And especially from Atlantis, because you are a healer, a medicine man, medicine woman. You could work with herbs. Okay? You could be a herbalist. Okay? You could be a physician that do only herbs. Okay? That deal with natural remedies. Okay? Yep. Because we got imprisonment out here. A lot of people are in imprisonment in their minds, slave in their minds, and in physical as well to something. So therefore this is what's happening at this particular time. The illumination is coming forth for them to be coming out of this situation that has been having them in imprisonment. Yeah, Father is out here. Okay, divine is coming through at this particular time. Or some of y'all have deceased father. Did I just say divine? I can't make this up. Galactic as well. So therefore this is divine and your ancestors coming through because of this imprisonment. So they want you to know that these things is happening. Then you got tree up under here. So these are your ancestors, cosmic ancestors, and the divine, and you got religion. So this is a battle. That's what I see. Travel, leaving and travel. So therefore this is what's happening at this particular time. You're leaving from a place, you're traveling at this particular time, and this is what you're supposed to be doing. The Spirit wants you to know that this is lessons and blessings out here. So therefore you will learn As you learn, you will have blessings, different levels, different devils, right? So therefore this is the time for you to be able to know the difference between the things that is prominent for you and that's not. High priestess area, high priest energy. I hear, yep, authority figures. So these are people that are in authority. These are the ones going to lead the way, okay? Spirit wants you to know that. So therefore this is what's happening at this particular time. Y'all are very much healers. You're very much in the element of life, okay? Natural remedies, okay? Things to help people overcome the situation, circumstances that's necessary for them. Spirit wants you to know everything that's happening at this particular time is going to bring you into a position of power, authority, that you can call forth things that is not there. That manifestation is going to happen. Therefore you're very much in your element. You are high priestess. You could be of divine feminine, divine masculine as well. Masculine man, this is medicine man, medicine woman, or medicine woman. So therefore I'm talking about high intuition in different dimensions. That's what I'm tapped into. Let me take one more card, Spirit. If that's what you're going to give me. Wow, they gave me 3. Look at that. Transportation. This is what you're here to do. This is your divine calling. It's even written in scrolls. It's even written in the biblical terms of knowledge, okay, in scrolls. That's what I see at this particular time. I need one card, Spirit. Yep, all due to finances. This your ship's coming in. Spirit wants you to know that. Yep, forgiveness is out here. Make sure that you always forgive and never forget what you have been through to get the way you have to go. Okay, for those who are doing these arts, that's black magic towards you with medicine man, medicine woman, high priest, dark high priest is out here. It's in some type of authority in the spiritual realm. That's what I'm tapped into at this particular time. So therefore, it's some type of mother figure. Okay, whoever this is, I'm gonna be honest with you, they are very powerful, but they're weak at this particular time. They need to ask for forgiveness. Whoever this is, Spirit wants this to be known. Atlantis out here. They got ties to Atlantis as well. Spirit wants this to be known. Yup. Galactic energy. Galactic powers coming through. Energies. Battles and wars. Didn't I tell you this dark and light war? Pop that. So therefore this is what's happening. Look at that. Persecution and equation. So therefore that's what's happening at this particular time. There's a battle going on. But therefore y'all already know who get the victory. High priest out here automatically. I here to work with this deck. Look at that. Love, life. So this got a lot to do with your love, life, your spirituality as a baby. I can't make this up. You come from a Native American background, native to the land. This is your heritage. To do spirituality of religion. So you're very much you are a ritual in yourself. Okay, all in yourself. You are here to do significance in this ramification. They gave me 4 this time, y'all. I can't make this up. So I have to take it like it is before. They told me to work with them. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's 3. I can't make this up. They told me to work with this deck and they gave it all to me just like that. Wow. So therefore this is what's happening at this particular time. The Spirit wants you to know that whatever is happening at this particular time, this is what it is, and this is how it is. Transportation, this is some type of movement. This is some type of elevation as well, and some type of spiritual awakening, and a situation that's coming from transitioning from the flesh to the spirit as well. Okay. So with the authority, whoever y'all are, these Native Americans that's in this indigenous energy, I'm gonna say it like that, in this indigenous background, I'm gonna tell you right now, you have finances coming to you because you have been what you call it. The word is stolen inheritance, killed, betrayed, lied to. Because this spirituality, you're native to the land. This is what you're here to do. This is the whole beginning of this. This is why I was told to get this past life deck, because this is coming, past life coming through. I'm very attentive to what I'm hearing and seeing, because this is high priestess energy as well, high priest energy. This is spirituality, very awakened energy. already knowing, coming here as a baby, as a child with authority, knowing what you're here to do in your love life as well. I just said all that when I said that the guys that I was talking to. So therefore, this is confirmation. So as these things are transpiring, you will be you will know the difference in who's for you and who's not for you, as even your soul family, okay, your soul tribe. That's what Native Americans is. There's tribes, okay. So therefore you know the lineage, you know the difference between who's for you to transformation with transportation. I can't make this up. Finances out here, okay. So therefore as these things are transpiring, there's a lot of things that's going to happen for you. I feel like a shadow ban is going on, but I ain't worried about it because I'm gonna keep on with the message. Okay, we have a death and a rebirth. Okay, now I'm called to this deck right here. Y'all know I don't better use this deck. Yep, friction. Then I just said death and a rebirth happening. Yep, I feel there's a friction going on with religion and spirituality and religion with high priest and high priestess. Okay? So therefore that's pretty much what is happening in this particular time. It's going to bring you to a position of power. Yeah, look at that pain. Yeah, you had to go through this pain in order for us to know the difference between right and wrong. That's what happens when you are a high priest or a high priestess, a king or a queen, oracle or seer. So therefore this is what's happening at this particular time. You're in your flow. Because you're an authority figure. This is what happens when you're directly walking with source. It's a lot of friction happens. And I can't make this up. You're flowing because a lot of frictions has to happen in order for it to cleanse up, for it to go away. Spirit wants us to know, I want you to know. Yeah, energy. Energy is out here. Comfort is out here. Happiness is out here. Cleansing is out here. And movement is out here. Mystery. I can't make this up. So that's a lot of things that's happening at this particular time. It's going to show you a lot of love, a lot of ambition, a lot of authority as well with the love, okay? But therefore is a lot of space, room, and opportunity to move, maneuver in a free opportunity out here. Yep, success with abundance comes out right together. So this is what's happening for these indigenous unto the land. They are having a lot of abundance coming to them. Okay, you could be coming to inheritance. That's what I see with this success and abundance is out here. But at the same time, trust the divine will, trust your cosmic order, the cosmic ordering that's being done right now. Okay, because this is promised to you, love for you. You could be feeling like you don't even want to love no more. Okay, but you got love in your heart. You're all right. You got a lot of love in your heart, in the universe is making sure that you have love. What you say, and they're angry about it. I can't make this shit up. Who the fuck gonna be angry about you loving? That's evil. Okay, let me say this. If there's anybody that's around you or anybody that in your path that is evil, I'm talking about literally showing evil, if they don't want you to have any happiness or no finances, no nothing, and they want to be an authority over your life and you're a high priestess, eliminate their ass. They ain't got no space in your place, okay? I can't make this up. They have no space in your place. They have no room for your space. They have no reason to be in a facility with you in any shape, form, or fashion. Okay? Because don't nobody supposed to not love you. And whoever this was, they didn't love you from a child. Most likely. They seen your light. They knew you was an authority figure. They knew you was a high priestess. And they knew you was spiritual and religious. I'm dead serious and native. And they wanted to tamper in your love life, and they're angry because you're successful and you went through all this pain on your own. And then on top of that, they didn't want you to have your own space. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, thank you so very much for that information. So as these things are transpiring, there are a lot of changes that's happening. There's a lot of dharma that's happening for you because I see number dharma. Okay, yep, making. So therefore, you're very, abundant in your own energy. You're very loving. See what I'm saying? And somebody literally tried to rob you for that. Okay, Spirit wants you to know there's no worries. No worries. Yeah, because you're getting married. Spirit wants you to know that you are getting married. This is part of your success and abundance. And they angry about this. They can't stop your marriage. They disturbed about this situation. Disturbed about that. Yeah, they want you homeless. Or they could be homeless now. Or they're going to be homeless at this particular time. Or natural disaster is going to happen. And they can't get nothing back because of the pain that they caused you. This is going to be naturally done to these individuals that wearing this mask. They took a risk in frustration and survival in taking in some type of aid in your life. 17 is significant. 38 is significant. March the 3rd, March the 8th, August the 8th, August the 3rd is significant. 83 is significant. January the 1st, January the 7th is significant. And July the 7th and July the 1st, 17th of a month of 17 is significant. Live and learn. These energies living and learning. Hey, it is what it is. Living and learning. But whoever this is, this been going on since you've been a child. You came here in love. We say love life. You came here in love life. Something happened dealing with transportation. Some type of situation happened, and you know it. Something gonna transpire. You're gonna know the difference. What's happening, because some type of space is in between this situation, so you could be able to see very clearly. Spirit wants you to know if this is a vow to you that's gonna happen with this endorsement, okay, that is happening. Somebody gonna come in and whoever this is that bribes somebody that's trying to come in with this profession, okay, whoever this is, whoever is trying to come in with this bribery, or have somebody been bribed with this, try to make a wish fulfillment in your life, hopeful in some type of worship, spiritual worship. This is your justice. Because somebody imagine this stuff in your life. And now they got nightmares. I can't make this up. I love my spirit team. I love y'all so much. Yup, curse. They cursed themselves because they tried to curse you. They could have spoke evil or put pain in your life and try to curse it. Like, you look at that fury out here. They're very inferior out here because of your success in your love life, and you got aid. And you lucky. Luck is the energy. And you very lucky and very abundant in blessings. I'm talking about literally very, very, very much. So somebody was indulging with your luck. Okay? That's so 32 is significant, 23 is significant. Okay, we have out here April the 3rd, April the 2nd, April the 12th, April the 13th. We have out here February the 3rd, February the 2nd, February the 12th, February the 13th. It's very significant. So therefore, this message is definitely for you. At the bottom of the deck, we got indulging. Okay, so whoever this was indulging in your energy, because we did see energy come out. So with that being said, that this is pretty much where a lot of you are pretty much in position where you will be able to have everything that you need. Okay? And then you're going to be alright to indulge. Okay? You're going to be able to indulge in everything that you need to, and how you want to, and whatever you need to do, and however you need to do it. Okay? So know that these things are happening for you, okay? So as these things are happening for you, there's no reason to worry about it, all right? Because what's happening is you are pretty much in position where you will come into alignment at all costs, because you're very successful. Very successful. Okay? All right. Yeah, self-love. Because of your self-love. Y'all, my bad. My bad. We have April the 3rd, April the 4th out here. I'm a 2nd. Let me see. Y'all 4th out here. April the 7th. Yeah, because they love all that like that all that talking and stuff, huh? Yeah, motherfucker don't like when you speak the truth. They be ghosts then. They be ready to haul ass then, yeah. Because what? It says twits out here. It says genius. Okay, because you're a genius. You know how to maneuver through this and hold to thought is out here. So therefore this is what's happening. You know exactly how to move. You know how to hit them crickets. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, thank you so very much. I am so grateful for the information that you give. Look at that. Darkness. I can't make this up. Somebody wanted to bring you darkness in the midst of your elevation. They try to bring you pain, and now they get natural disasters to them. I can't make this shit up. 34 is significant. This is damn. This is weird. Energy. Snakes could be significant to you too. You could have had a lot of snakes around you. Protection though. You're very protected. Literally. I can't make it up. 35 is significant. 26 perseverance. Because of your perseverance, this has made these energies very angry with you, as this is by you being authority figure and getting aid, as you're protected, as you are protected in high places in darkness. At the bottom of the deck, we have fruitfulness. I can't make this up because you're very fruitful to this ramification of information. We have April the 1st, April the 4th, March the 4th, March the 3rd. We have April the 1st, April the 5th, April the 3rd. We have May the 5th, May the 3rd. We have February the 6th, February the 2nd out here. And we have June the 6th, June the 2nd. 63 is significant, 53 is significant, and 43 is significant. So is out here. You're very much, I can't make this up. You're protected. You're surrounded by a bunch of snakes, but you're very protected. You could have mastered something. The our horrors is significant. Yeah, I feel like somebody finna leave here with this transportation though. For playing with spirituality. And it's gonna be naturally done. By high, this could be by the divine or the cosmos. This is all a part of the cosmos though. That's why I kept on pausing, because whoever these is, they've been doing this for a long time. Taking abundance and not giving you nothing at all, because you're protected, and they've been aiding you and protecting you all this time, and you've been very successful maneuvering through life, persevering, and I'm talking about literally, this is the energy you're in, and they're angry because of your existence, and you have love, because we got indulging out here. And somebody literally try to invade your space and try to be fruitful and prosper in your energy that has no place there. That's what it looked like to me. Because darkness is out here. On the high priestess. It's a dark high priestess. I'm telling you, I said it from the beginning. It's a dark high priestess that's trying to master stuff in your energy. And they're getting destroyed by spirit. by the divine. I can't make this stuff up. This stuff be real stuff going on, and people thinking it's a game. You can do all this stuff out here, and you cannot. And you want to sit there and make it seem like you got the right to do stuff in people's lives, and you don't have no right at all. And it's showing that whoever this is they had came up against, or whoever y'all are, y'all walk in harmony, and you sing too. Y'all could be musicians, okay? You could be literally singers, people that frequency hit other people in different areas that will bring. I can't make it up. DNA karma out here. This is in your DNA. Yeah, you commune in spirit, and that's what's happening. And you are part of the 144 that have been here to do significant work for to bring the vibrations up. And these energies are out here trying to destroy who you are by what you say. But you walk in karma. Karma comes, this natural disasters. That means that everything that happens to you and it is unjust, that it will be justified by spirit. That's what it says. Yep, power, synergy. What this is right here, I still see some more up in here. Yep, didn't I just say that? Innocence. In veil, somebody literally, whoever see you, whoever don't see you, they gonna understand it by spirit. I'm just being honest. Y'all be out here. This gonna be radiant. It's gonna be very big too. That's gonna be seen. Whatever's being seen that's in the dark. Cause it say darkness out here. Apollo's out here. Okay. Apollos is out here. Yep. Singing, shape shifting. Shapeshifters out here. Out here just sitting up there acting like you can just do what you want to do and how you want to do it, and you ain't being seen. Yes, you is. This is bring you a lot of pain too, a lot of natural disasters. Because whoever y'all messing with are protected on every ramification, in the physical and in the spiritual. You can stay angry, you're gonna feel it, and they can feel that they know you're angry because they can feel your energy because they're a high priestess or a high priest. They can literally feel this shit. Okay, and whoever you are, you better believe. This is creation. This is creation. It says dream time. So something happened that's being done. It's been seen. I told you veiled. It's being seen. Regardless of how the fog is, how much you throw, whatever you throwing at these people, the collectives, they seeing this period. And then you can do about this. Yep, stillness. So this is something that is happening right now. Okay, because this could be still. I'm talking about around you or in your life, or things are not even moving right now because it's happening, because everything is being reconstructed because of who you are, because you're very successful and you're very abundant. Whew. A lot of pressure. Felt a lot of pressure. Spirit guides, angels, answers, thank you so much. Look at that unfulfillment of hell. Look at that unfulfillment, and what is that? Promise. That's it. This is your promises. New moon out here with the lotus flower. So this is your promise instinct. You know exactly what's going on, because whoever you are, you're out on high priestess out here, shape shifting as well. You could be having all kinds of visions, all kinds of things happening, okay, in the natural realm that's happening, and these energies are pissed off with you because you are who you are. Ain't that some shit? Powerful out here, lightning. This is what's happening because you are very powerful. I just said that power. Look at that release, because you release these energies that are, because you are very much in a position of power. The autumn equinox is here, so this is finna get ready to happen. This is things that's finna transpire very quickly and very, very fast. Because lightning hit, it strikes and it comes very fast. Okay, yeah. Look at that tree of life. Tree of life is out here. This is, you're for very fertile, creative, and destiny, miracle blessings. So therefore, magical blessings. That's what it says. So therefore, you are very magical. Didn't I say lost? They go lost right there. Whoever they are, they're losing a lot. You could have lost a lot too in the process of the situation, because it had to bring. You have to lose in order for the win, right? You have to know how to deal with circumstances that comes to you in a way that it needs to be done. Because what happens is you are pretty much in a position where you are the one to be. The spirit wants you to know that. And this got a lot to do with your love life, your spiritual life, who you are as a person. What you say, twin flame and tree is out here. That is the start of something new. This is all got a lot to do with your creations, what you came to create. Flames is very significant as well. Okay. Abundance is very significant as well. Yeah, moonlight goddess. It says repressed emotions, healing reflections. So you are healing in people that you don't even know you're healing. Because this is whatever you experiencing at this particular time is basically reflecting. And they if they get in their feelings about however you speak or say anything or however things come out, is reflecting because they're seeing certain things and they are acknowledging it in certain ways. So therefore it is healing them. Wow, that's powerful as fuck. That's why power is out here. Look at that, reflecting. They're doing a lot of reflecting. Reflecting pops out. So therefore is 19 is very significant. 30 is very significant. April the 3rd. March the 3rd is significant. The 30th of a month. Or 30 is significant. We got April. Y'all, we still have April. Because it's the 13th. We got 1, 2, 1, 3 out here. Okay. So April, the 1st, the 4th is significant. 3rd is significant. Okay, we have January the 1st, January the 3rd. We have March the 3rd, March the 1st is out here. We got 333 out here. Sending the master's growth, new beginnings. Okay, guidance. Okay, out here. Reflected. It says illusions. It says self-examination. It says determination. Distortion. So whoever this is, whatever energy this was trying to put a narrative over you or in your situation or circumstances that is not yours. They're reflecting at this particular time because they put a lot of illusions out here and it's going right back to them. That's what the reflection is. Yep, loss of love. I can't make this up. It says surrender, healing, and release. So whoever this is has to, they have to leave your presence of you. Look at that. Look at that sacred journey. Because this is your sacred journey. Whoever this was connected to you in any shape, form, or fashion. Could be a life path 22. Okay. Life 3. Life path number. Master number 22 or 30 or 3 as a number. Master path number. So therefore it's 22 is significant. February the 2nd. February the 22nd is significant. February the 12th is significant. And we have out here 22 of the month. It says life cycles, family, transformation. And we do have transformations happening because of what that is. Look at that, perception. So these things that have been, whoever perceptions about you beyond the veil of illusions, you seen past it and they got to see it too as these things are being reflected in your life or around your life. This is last what's the name? But we got 39 is significant. March the 3rd, March the 9th, September the 9th, September the 3rd is significant. And this is pretty much where a lot of things are pretty much is happening due to the cosmic order and all the negative energies has went out and they'll be reflecting back to the ones that sent it out. It doesn't matter if they dead, it's going to their lineage. Okay, I'm just transition to, they transitioned to the spiritual. They all of it's going back to their lineage. And those who are pretty much in the position that's here, they're going to see it and they're going to know because it's going to bring them a lot of pain. Because whoever these native to the land and they spiritual and they rituals are, okay, I'm a firm believer. I believe what I believe. And I'm very transparent and very optimistic that these energies are pretty much dedicated to what they do. They are very abundant in their success in what they're doing. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because if it's working for them and they're not harming anybody, that works for them. And that's what they're supposed to do. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else's opinions. This is their religion. This is what they do. And therefore is, if your religion is hurting people, there's a problem. So therefore is, as these things are being implemented, and to those who are having illusions, and they are not being reflected according to what is necessary to be reflected to, therefore they will have a lot of pain because they are not embracing the reflection that is being reflected for them to come out of this illusion. So therefore is, as these journeys, sacred journeys are here to help you, to enlighten you, to empower you, they are happening as these things are transpiring in your life. Because this is transportation. This is something that happens as you move in accordance in life flow. So therefore is whatever perceptions are here in this equinox, in this autumn equinox, it will be coming into a position where you will have a lot of anger and you would lose a lot in the position of this, because these energies are very fruitful in their belief in these hidden paths that they exemplify, that has a release in them that will help you to be fruitful and not indulge in activities that are demonic or negative, okay, that will not bring in a place where it will have no space, but in the space that is necessary to fill the voids in. Therefore is this movement is very much a gathering of the great divine movement, cosmic ordering, the great gathering. That's what's happening, and that's what's up. Let me do one more thing to clarify before I get up out of here. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. I know I ain't take my... Oh, there you go. It was back there hiding. Hey. All right, y'all. I'm almost done. Let's clarify. Okay. Yep, we have a cup overflowing. This is going to be very overflowing. This is going to bring in a lot of... we have the page of cups of information that's going to help you to be able to come to a higher consciousness, a level of consciousness when this thing is implemented. Okay, because this got a lot to do with love life. These are partnerships, business. Yep, hope star energies out here. This is pretty much energy that is pretty much divinely purposed to be in the light. You know what I'm saying? To be abundance, successful. Yep, fast movement, action is happening. Manifestation, travel. Yep, expectations is out here preparing for this. You can be preparing. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, both of them. Fiery energy, very passionate. Yep, alchemizing energies, magic, abundance, manifestations is happening at this particular time. That's what's going on. Yep, partnership. Didn't I just say that? Teamwork. A lot of teamwork. It's going to be like a sudden happen. All of a sudden. That's what's happening at this particular time. Spirit wants you to know that as these things are transpiring, there's a lot of things that's going to change very suddenly for you. As you're preparing, you're foreseeing, you're overseeing these situations and opportunities that's happening in in various activities of entrepreneurship. This is pretty much where you are pretty much have to travel. You have to be able to communicate on a level where everybody can understand. Okay? Spirit wants you to know, because of this conflict that has happened in your life, and you're very abundant. Okay? This conflict, this upheaval that has happened, brought a lot of losses, or bringing a lot of losses or disagreements. This is going to help you, though. I'm just being honest. This is what I see, because you can expect this. You can expect this. This is what I see out here. Yeah, because you're very abundant. You're very creative, nurturing. Okay? A provider, financial, you're very reliable. Okay? And parenting, you're a working parent. You are very secure and emotional, and you know what I'm saying, and instincts are very much on time high. And so therefore you are very much in your position of power. That's what I see. Spirit wants you to know that as these things are being implemented, there is a lot, like I said, a lot of different devils, a lot of different levels of different devils. But you've been working hard. You know how to conquer those demons, though, at every level. So they're going to be brokenhearted coming up against you. Very much, and that's what I see, because you're very abundant. And you work hard towards your spirituality, to get closer. As you're closer to the divine, you're very close to the divine. How I'm seeing this. You and divine got a good relationship. I'm talking about literally. Your spiritual team. And if anything stopped you in creating in some shape, form, or fashion within it, hexes, spells, or curses, or magic, okay, I'm going to tell you right now, they might well prepare themselves. They're going to be even madder, because they're going to be mad at themselves. They ain't going to want to be mad at themselves. They ain't going to have no choice, because everybody's going to see it for what it is. And that's what's happening. Thank y'all for sharing y'all energy. And guess what? Peace till next time. Shout out to my soul family. Number say.